There's nothing that quite rattles your world like a health scare, or I guess a loved one dealing with a health scare. It just puts things right into perspective and makes you realize what's important and what you've been like lagging on, because you can recognize that time is so precious. I don't know, right now I feel like, not to be pessimistic or dramatic, but I feel like my health is at risk and my days are numbered, but like, aren't all of our days numbered, right? We're all gonna like pass eventually. And another way that it's shifted my perspective is I just feel so much less afraid of like death, and I really believe, I don't know enough about it, but I really just intuitively believe and feel that past lives and afterlives and energies and souls, that's what rings true to me. Oh, there's a little crab. But you never know. You never really know what comes before or after life and death, right? There's no way to really know. I feel like even if you've had a near-death experience, like, who's to say that's the one and only way it goes down? You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm saying. But I just feel so like I finally, and I really want to hold on to this, I finally feel like so inspired and motivated to finally change and improve and progress. And one of the ways is by getting outside every day and going for a walk every day. If not, then exercise at the gym, or I suppose any form of exercise, but also ideally a walk or some form of getting outside in nature. Maybe even a picnic could suffice for that. Because I just feel so disconnected from nature. Another thing I know is to put the phone down. Like, I actively feel it affecting me and influencing me and causing me to compare myself to the influencers that I follow, you know, and it's just like, that is so beyond unnecessary. Like, life is hard enough as it is. There's no need to be like, oh, well, I don't have as nice of a house as she does. Like, you know, what? And I really just want to channel all of that energy into like motivation and inspiration to achieve those things. So I think just like being jealous of someone, it's a good indicator of like what you want, but I don't think like sitting there and stewing in that is healthy in any way. Bull is a huge pelican, and I don't know, I'm like really grappling with how precious life is. And there's this Grace and Frankie episode where their friend, I forgot the friend's name, I want to say like Barb, but I don't think that was it. Barbara, something, I forgot her name, okay? But Grace and Frankie have a friend that is terminally ill, I believe, and this friend has the plan to throw a party, the party of a lifetime, and then drink some sort of drink, I believe it was, and then pass peacefully in her sleep after this party and after everyone has left. And I'm like, you know what? That never, when I watched that episode, I was never like, I would do that. You know, that never really crossed my mind. But now that that sort of thing is crossing my mind, I'm like, I completely understand that. Like, and I don't know if it's like ungodly or trying to play God or against God in any way. I wouldn't want that. But I think, isn't that just an opinion, right? That God like, in my opinion, anybody who, for example, commits suicide, like, I think God would welcome with open arms, you know, like, because that comes from emotional pain. Like, that's why somebody did that act in the first place. So I don't think God is condemning towards that. I don't know. These are just my opinions. But I bring that up because it is technically like self-medically assisted suicide, what this character in Grace and Frankie did. And I bet that's controversial. I understand why it would be and all of that, but I also completely understand why that character did that. And I'm like, you know what, I could see myself doing that, especially because I love like an intimate party with people that I love. Like, I don't know, that just makes total sense. And it's like a celebration of life instead of like this super sad thing where somebody is like in a vegetable state in a hospital bed for 6 months before they pass, you know, like that's horrible. So anyways, those are all some of my thoughts. I also had a little zit right there, and there was one here that I got, but I'm gonna be doing CO2 laser. That's another thing, and I really want to like document how severe my acne ice pick scars are. Oh my gosh, fly just about flew in my eye. Because I'm curious to see my results. This will be my second time doing CO2 laser. I'm really hopeful and just praying and manifesting that this is all part of my glow up and my healing journey. My skin is going to heal as I heal. I really am just like declaring this as a really beautiful healing chapter for me because it's like so transformative. Oh my gosh, I'm about to burst into tears just thinking about it. Like, my dog passed away late November, however many months that's been now. December, let's say 4 months now. And who am I without that dog? You know, like that dog and I used to walk and hike just about every single day for 13 and a half years. And it took me months after her passing to like get back out and go on walks, go on hikes, go on adventures. And I think it's because I associated them so much with her, and like part of why I was going on those outings was because of her and knowing that she needed to get out, but vice versa, like I also needed to go out, get out. I don't know, it's been such a like identity shifting period for me too. Like I said, who am I without the dog? I also dated somebody for 4 months, and I'm like, okay, fresh start. Who am I now that I am single and not with this man 24/7? And I have like a newfound freedom. I have a newfound freedom from the breakup and also from losing my dog. Like, and I really just want to heal because, and of course I know that I don't mean that this is like a healing chapter for me and I'm 100% healed in a couple of months. I know that's not the way it works, but I do really want to take this seriously and, like I said, spend every single day outside in nature in one way or another, and like exercise or walk or stretch or gym or hike or swim every single day, and be single and celibate and really focus on me, squeeze in any therapy, heal my skin, heal my relationship with myself and my body image and my self-worth and all of that. Like, even just saying all of that, I could burst into tears. Like, it's just so, and I know all of this like goes so hand in hand. Like even the skin issues and the financial and the dating and all of that. Like, there's a reason I'm at exactly where I'm at, you know, and I know at least some of the like steps and things to do to propel myself forward, to progress, to improve, to grow, to heal, to change, to learn. And I really want to like do that, and I'm taking it really seriously, and I hope that I can maintain this motivation, because motivation is hard to come by for me. So I'm praying for that for sure. And what else? I don't know. It's a lot to think about, and it's a lot. I also, like, for example, want to go into the CO2 laser, like recognizing and understanding that I am beautiful with or without the acne scars, and I'm beautiful even while I'm healing from the CO2 laser, because it's 2 weeks of looking like a burn victim. And, you know, I'm doing this procedure as an act of self-love, and I'm really hoping to like rejuvenate my skin that is so like deserving and worthy of like glowing and just being clean and clear and beautiful. And I don't know, I deserve that, and I really want to be beautiful inside and out and radiate love inside and out. And you don't know, the next thing that comes to mind is like just accept myself, because it's so like, again, it's such a like ridiculous thing to still be struggling with. I know it's not, and it's just a part of my journey, and it's gonna be okay, and I'm gonna overcome it. And like I said, it's part of my journey, but it just is such an annoying thing to struggle with. I don't know. I don't mean to like downplay it or whatever, but it is so like frustrating to struggle with, because I feel like there's so many other like issues in life past this, you know. But it's like, if you can't love and accept yourself, found this cute little rock, it's covered in sand. If you can't love it and accept yourself, it's like you can't do much with your life, you know. That's what it feels like, at least to me. And I think I need to like shift that narrative a little bit, because it's not that I don't love myself. I'm really learning to love myself. I think maybe I should say something more along those lines, because I really am. It's not that I don't love myself. There was a time when I didn't love myself, and that was awful. But I definitely love myself now compared to, I started my healing journey in 2017. So, I need to get up on this rock. So, yeah, I'm learning to love myself. And again, I know it's not like an overnight thing, and it is a very gradual thing. And I even see the progress I've made, but I'm really like hoping to, oh my gosh, dude. I'm really hoping to make some serious progress in that sense, and just sort of like slay and be like, you know what, I am that bitch. Like, I deserve to try to get anything and everything I want in this life, and to be and do anything I want. You know what I mean? Like, every single human is, and just want to like support myself in that. And I feel like I'm trying, but God. Another thing is, like I said, less phone, just being on the phone less. It's such an addiction and such a waste of time, especially if you're not making money on your phone. Anyways, what else? I want to heal, like, my relationship, and I feel like I'm on the precipice of these things, like, heal my relationship with food and money and shopping and dating and all of that. And then I become overwhelmed, where I'm like, well, it's too much. Like, I'm expecting and wanting to change and improve too much. Then again, I feel like, again, it's not that I need to tackle every single issue head on of, like, for example, like putting restrictions on shopping. I think I really just need to, like, heal my heart, and then the things like shopping and my relationship with food and stuff like that will improve organically. And I even think that that's something, not to say that drug and alcohol rehab isn't helpful and absolutely necessary, because it 100% is. But I feel like, just like with everything else in terms of, like, the medical care and stuff in the US and in general, is that, like, it's targeting a specific issue, like the substance abuse. Just like I'm talking about, for example, like quitting shopping addiction, or quitting being addicted to your phone, or quitting porn, or whatever. I really think that if you, like, really heal your relationship with yourself and heal your heart, those, like I said, those things, those relationships with those vices will naturally and organically improve. I don't know that for a fact, but it seems like it. And I feel like I've noticed that, like, the times that I'm most healed and most aligned and most regulated and most stable, those things are kind of more moderate too. Like, I'm not overindulging, but maybe I am, and I'm not really sure. It's hard to say. But nonetheless, I want to just work on all of that. So thank you for hearing me out. I want to look at the acne scars again from this lighting. Okay, bye guys. Thank you.